Hi, third time lucky there. So I had the phone on rotation lock, and yeah, I'm back in the kitchen, and I just needed to make a live stream because as you can tell by the tone of my voice, it's going to be a hard listen. There's nothing I can do. Well, at least I'm trying, but nothing I can do right this second. Give me another month or two if I can hold my breath to the insanity. I might get somewhere. But no, in the media, it's really challenging. I'll start with the second part. Have you seen that movie? It's that movie with Tom Hanks. Can't remember who the lead lady is, but they buy a house and they plan to renovate it. I think it's like an 80s movie. Sorry, I'm just putting up, I don't know what you'd call it, I'll show you what it is. Faith. My dad got me this. And my dad, we have a funny relationship, but I appreciate the love he gave to hit the weakness of his character that's caused my discomforts in life. But anyway, back to the film. That film with Tom Hanks. They buy an old house, huge house, lovely house, and they plan to do it up. And for whatever reason, it's just like, it's almost comical, the amount of errors and mistakes that are going on. And this is, you'd call it a comedy, I suppose, but those sort of comedies I can't watch because they're too like painful. And my life has turned into that without exaggeration. The fire brigades broke my Velux the other day and my front door, but my front door was repairable. And now it's fallen off and the glass is broken again. So I've got 2 windows to replace. And it's annoying with my mental health because my mental health, get this, my mental health beats the living hell out of me, makes my life hell, and then every so often it will push me the other way and wants me to experience joy and happiness. Does that make sense? So in other words, the person that causes you misery in life, you're going to trust them when they're going to try and make you happy. Because happiness is nice when it's forced and you don't trust the consciousness behind it. That happiness can quickly turn into pain. If we're not grounded within the happiness and it's not real, which it isn't at the moment, and you have a mental health disorder, where's the bookmakers? Because I'm going to put money on you falling over before long. There's that old saying with the Taoists, and I'll share it in a moment. I just need to go and get the lighter that works from just there. So there's that old Taoist saying that a man goes to see the wise master. And the wise master asks the man, "How are you?" And the man says, "Happy. I'm happy, wise master." And the wise master shakes his head, looks at the man and says, "I'm so sorry for you." On another day, the man comes back to see the wise master. And the wise master asks the man, "How are you today?" The man replies, "Oh, today, wise master, I'm sad. I'm very sad, wise master." And the wise master looks at the man and says, "I'm happy for you." Apparently, the idea behind that is that when we're happy, we're at the top of the... It's like the stock exchange, we're at the top. Sell high, buy low. You're at the top of the stock exchange, sell your stock and start buying sadness. So that's what's coming next. And when you're at the bottom, chances are you're going to go up. So keep your stock. Because it should get better. So I don't like forced happiness. I like true emotions. But at the same time, what this gives me is what I've needed for the longest time. So there's a little bit of assessment I need to do within my mental health, and try to find some element of truth within the artificialness of these emotions and life, because it just broke now, the front door, the glass on the front door. I'm a very easily stressed person when it comes to material possessions. I don't like stuff breaking. It really gets me down, and I'm expressive emotionally. I never thought I would have this many possessions in life, for this amount of possessions to break. And as you can see, my mental health is forcing that smile on my face. I know it must be incomprehensible to someone who doesn't have a mental health disorder, but it's insane to have a forced smile. But I do my best to ride it out. But yeah, no, it just literally, it was like, normally opens like that, and where the fire brigade broke it, I have to literally take it out like a panel, and it just went and smashed. But I'm back in the kitchen. It feels good to be back in the kitchen. I've been trying to save money, so I've been trying to cook on the stove where I needed to get a gas bottle. But and I did that for 2 months, and I got used to it. I managed to cook on the stove quite well. But what was happening is, just down there, behind that curtain, is my little Andreas cave, because that's how I've set myself up. I'm at the front of the boat down there, and I've got my desk, I've got my bed, I've got my chair, some electricity, so I can do the rest of the boat as a ongoing project. And I was just in there all the time. It was just like all the time I was in there. And I loved the kitchen. And anyway, long story short, I've made another decision to make some positive changes in my life. And what that consists of is reshaping my approach. Just look, stuff falling all the time. It's been like this for too long. It's like I've got a poltergeist or a few billion living with me. But yeah, I've really missed being in the kitchen. It's not the same when you've got a hob and you can put it on. I mean, it's nice cooking on the stove because it slows life down. But when you find it an annoyance in the first place and it wasn't your choice, and you've got the issues I've got, that you're just not able to really surrender to it fully. I did as best as I could. It's we'll get it out in a second. An annoyance. So it's just good to be cooking on the hob at the moment. In honesty, I'm like winded to life. It's the breaking of everything. It's the money factor. That's what it comes down to. I mean, I love not wasting stuff. That's a passion of mine. Being as conscious about waste as possible. But if I'm absolutely honest, it just comes down to money. And money is survival. And survival is life. How are you going to go and have a party when you're in survival mode? You're not really going to be fully there. Unless you're partying for your life. Which I might do soon, actually. So, I thought I'd make myself a live stream now to deal with that emptiness inside. Whereas, as I said, I feel winded to life. And stop myself from crying. Look, the truth is, I've made some positive changes in my life, and those positive changes say, look, Andreas, you can't worry about this sort of stuff. It happens. Well, it doesn't happen. Not unless you're making a Hollywood movie with Tom Hanks in it and you want people to laugh. Otherwise, you're going to cry. That's the coal boat. See you guys.